Hey guys, and welcome to the Exceed Fishing channel. Now today I'm going to be showing you how to do a snell rig using the Snell Knot. This knot is really good for when you're casting out for mulloway and snapper, things like that. This allows you to use a big bait, like a whole fish, and it allows you to have one hook through the face of the fish and one through the tail. So no matter which way the fish attacks from the front or the back, it will get a hook in its gob, and also there's a chance that you get both hooks in its mouth. This just secures that you're going to land the fish. Now first of all, you're going to have to cut your leader to length. Now I've got about 1 meter here of line, and make sure that you keep both ends of your leader open. Don't tie any swivels just yet. You actually need the opposite end of your line to finish the knot. And then you'll also need to grab some decent sized hooks for your snell rig. I use 6.0 Gamakatsu's octopus hooks. These are pretty much my standard go-to for mulloway and snapper, things like that. Extremely sharp hooks. Now let's get into the video, show you how to do it, and let's go. Now firstly, you want to start out by grabbing the line in your left hand and the hook in your right, probably the opposite if you're left-handed. Now you want to thread it through the eyelet of the hook, running parallel. Pull enough line out to tie your second hook on. Now this is determined by the bait size you'll be using. Now pinch with your right hand when you got that done, and start your wraps with your left hand, heading towards your right hand. With this poundage of line, I probably do about 6 to 8 wraps. Lighter lines, you'll do more wraps, and the heavier it is, the less wraps. Make sure to keep each wrap nice and tight. Now once you think you've done enough, you want to pinch it right there with your right hand, and with your left hand, grab the other end of the leader and you want to thread that through the eyelet back out the way you came in originally. Pull that all the way through. Give it a nice tug. And then from the opposite end. Now you have a perfect example of the snell knot. Now with the second hook, I'm going to tie a Palomar knot. Now if you don't know how to do this, I have a video on it. I pretty much use the Palomar knot in all instances like this. Definitely my favorite and strongest knot. Now once you've done your snell rig, it should look something like that. Now a few ways you can go about tying a sinker on is you can have either a bean sinker running along this part of the leader up until it hits a swivel, or you can put a paternoster type swivel on here, and then you could have a bomber sinker or star sinker, something like that. But I do prefer the bean sinker, as you get a much bigger cast. All the weight's on the very end of your rig, so it allows for so much leverage. You get a huge swing, massive cast. With the star sinker or bomber sinker, that would be better for fishing in a current or off the beach. It will allow for your bait to float away from the bottom. But yeah, I hope you learned something new today, and catch me in the next video.